Did you know that one of the most powerful muscle-building supplements for seniors is not a powder, not a pill, and not a fancy drink? It's actually a simple food that often costs around $1 per serving. In fact, studies suggest that when you get your protein from the right whole foods, your muscles may respond better than when you rely only on isolated protein powders. Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. John Smith, and this channel is dedicated to helping older adults stay strong, independent, and healthy through simple, science-based advice you can actually use in daily life. In today's video, we're talking about a powerful topic. This $1 food builds muscle faster than protein powder. This is especially important if you're over 55, noticing muscle loss or feeling weaker than before. So let's start the video, Why Muscle Matters After 55. Before revealing the food, it's important to understand why muscle is so critical as we age. After about age 50, many people lose 1 to 2% of their muscle mass per year if they are not actively protecting it. This age-related muscle loss is called sarcopenia, and it is strongly linked to falls, fractures, slower walking, and loss of independence. Think of your muscles as your body's engine and armor at the same time. Your muscles help you get out of a chair, climb stairs, carry groceries, and even keep your balance. They also act like a metabolic shield, helping control blood sugar and support a healthier weight. So when muscle disappears, everything else feels harder. Walking, breathing deeply, even feeling confident outside the home. Problem: why many seniors are losing muscle faster? Now, here's the challenge. Many older adults are unintentionally speeding up muscle loss without realizing it. Common reasons include not eating enough protein each day to support muscle repair and growth. Eating most of the day's protein in just one meal, often dinner, instead of spreading it through breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Relying on low-protein snacks like biscuits, plain tea, or sugary drinks, which fill the stomach but do little for the muscles. Healthline +1. And on top of that, many people are told to buy expensive protein powders, shakes, and supplements they may not need. Yes, protein powders can be helpful in some cases, but they are not magic. And they are not the only way to build muscle, especially if you're on a budget or you prefer real food. Double quotes. Good RX +1. Teasing the $1 food. So what is this $1 food that can rival protein powders for muscle building? Here's a clue. It's a whole food, not a processed supplement. It is rich in high-quality protein that your body can easily use to repair and build muscle. It's widely available in regular grocery stores and markets, often in dried or canned form, and it is one of the cheapest proteins per gram you can buy. In fact, for many people, this food gives more muscle-building power per dollar than many fancy products in nutrition shops. We don't force anyone to subscribe our channel. If you like IT, please subscribe. Otherwise, leave I. Quick reality check. Whole food versus protein powder. Before revealing the food, let's answer a question that many seniors have. Are whole foods really better than protein powders for muscle? Research looking at whole foods like eggs shows that when people eat protein in its natural food package, protein plus vitamins, minerals, healthy fats, their muscles sometimes respond more strongly compared with the same amount of protein from isolated sources. For example, in one study, people who ate whole eggs after exercise had about a 40% higher muscle protein building response than those who ate only egg whites with the same amount of protein. Scientists believe this is because the extra nutrients in the yolk-like healthy fats, vitamins, and other bioactive compounds work together with the protein to support muscle repair. This shows that the body does not just count grams of protein. It also cares where that protein comes from, what seniors actually need to build muscle. Now, especially after age 55, building or maintaining muscle usually requires 3 key ingredients working together. 1. Enough total protein each day from real foods you enjoy. 2. Even distribution of that protein across meals, not just one heavy dinner. 3. Regular movement or resistance exercise, even gentle exercises like sit-to-stand, light dumbbells, or resistance bands. Today's video focuses on the protein side of the equation specifically. A powerful $1 food that can fit into almost any budget and help support muscle when used consistently with simple strength exercises. The family of $1 muscle foods. Here's the truth. There isn't only one miracle food, but there is a family of incredibly cheap, powerful foods that cost around $1 per serving and can compete with or outperform many protein powders in real life. And among these, one group stands out when it comes to muscle building for older adults: dried beans and lentils. Why focus on beans and lentils? A cooked cup of many dried beans provides around 15 grams of protein, often at a cost of only a few cents per serving when bought dry in bulk. A cooked cup of lentils can provide about 18 grams of protein, and dried lentils can often cost under $1.50 per pound. When cost is taken into account, some analyses show that dried beans are among the best low-cost muscle-building foods available, providing significant protein plus fiber and minerals for a very small price per serving. Why this $1 food can outperform protein powder in real life. Now you might be thinking, but my whey protein tub says 20 to 25 grams of protein per scoop. How could beans or lentils compete with that? Here's where real life is different from marketing. Beans and lentils offer high protein per dollar. When you calculate grams of protein per unit of cost, dried beans and lentils are among the cheapest protein sources available. Extra nutrients for aging muscles. They also contain fiber, iron, magnesium, potassium, and other nutrients that support heart health, blood sugar control, and gut health, all of which are crucial for seniors. Protein powders, on the other hand, provide mostly isolated protein and may lack the additional vitamins, minerals, and fiber your body needs for overall health. Can be quite expensive, especially when taken daily, often costing several dollars per serving. So while protein powders may deliver convenient protein, this $1 family of foods, beans and lentils, delivers protein plus a whole package of nutrients that support not just muscle, but your entire aging body. Gentle reassurance for seniors. Now, if you are thinking, I have gas or bloating when I eat beans. My teeth are not strong enough for certain foods. I am not used to eating beans or lentils. They feel heavy. You are not alone. These are very common concerns, and they can often be managed with smart preparation and small changes rather than giving up on these foods completely. Muscle loss is not inevitable with age, and adding the right amount of beans and lentils to daily meals can help older adults rebuild strength, protect independence, and reduce reliance on expensive supplements. Used consistently alongside simple strength exercises, this $1 food family can become a powerful, realistic tool for seniors to support muscle health. How much of this $1 food do you need? For most older adults, the goal is not to eat huge amounts at once, but to spread protein through the day in comfortable portions. Many experts suggest older adults aim for roughly 20 to 30 grams of protein per main meal to support muscle maintenance. Depending on body size and medical conditions, a typical cooked cup of lentils provides about 18 grams of protein, and a cup of mini beans provides around 15 grams, which can form a strong base for a high-protein meal when combined with other foods. So instead of thinking, "I need a giant protein shake," think, "How can I build each meal around a solid protein source, like beans or lentils, and then add other foods to reach my protein target?" Sample day: beans and lentils versus protein powder. To see how this looks in real life, imagine two seniors. Senior A uses mostly protein powder. Senior B uses beans and lentils plus regular foods. Breakfast: Senior A, 1 scoop whey protein with water and 1 banana. Roughly 20 to 25 grams protein, low fiber, higher cost per serving. Senior B, 1 small bowl of lentil soup with whole grain toast. About 15 to 20 g protein plus fiber, iron, and minerals, usually at a much lower cost per meal. Lunch: Senior A skips protein or eats only white rice and vegetables. Protein is low, muscles don't receive enough building blocks at this meal. Senior B, half to 1 cup of cooked beans added to a vegetable curry or salad, giving around 7 to 15 g of protein plus fiber, helping maintain steady muscle support. Dinner: both can include an animal protein like fish, chicken, eggs, or paneer if tolerated, but Senior B still benefits from the added nutrients and fiber from beans or lentils during the day. In this simple comparison, Senior B often spends less money, gets more fiber and micronutrients, and still reaches similar or better total protein across the day, making beans and lentils easier to digest. Many older adults avoid beans because of gas, bloating, or discomfort, but gentle preparation can make a big difference. Helpful strategies include: soak and rinse. Soaking dried beans overnight and rinsing them before cooking can reduce compounds that cause gas. Cook thoroughly. Well-cooked beans and lentils are softer, easier to chew, and gentler on digestion, which is especially helpful if teeth or dentures are an issue. Start small. Begin with 2 to 4 tablespoons of cooked beans or lentils per meal and slowly increase as your body adapts rather than jumping straight to a full cup. If digestion is sensitive, choosing smaller lentils or split dals can also help, because they often cook softer and can be turned into soups or purees that are very gentle yet still rich in protein. Simple, senior-friendly meal ideas. Here are a few easy ways to add this $1 food into everyday eating without making complicated recipes. Lentil soup or dal. A warm bowl of lentil soup with soft vegetables and a small amount of healthy oil can provide protein, comfort, and easy chewing in one dish. Bean and vegetable stew. Soft cooked beans with carrots, tomatoes, and mild spices create a one-pot meal that supports muscle and heart health at the same time. Mashed beans or lentil spreads. Cooked beans mashed with a little olive oil, garlic, or herbs can be spread on soft bread or eaten with rice, making them easier to chew and digest. These meals are not only budget-friendly, they also support blood sugar control and cholesterol levels, which is very important for many seniors with diabetes or heart disease. How this $1 food helps muscles work better. Protein is the main building block for muscle, but beans and lentils also provide other nutrients that help muscles function properly. Iron supports oxygen delivery to muscles, which helps reduce fatigue and supports daily activity. Magnesium and potassium help nerves and muscles communicate and contract, which is vital for balance, walking, and preventing cramps. Combined with regular movement like walking, sit-to-stand exercises from a chair, or light resistance training, this steady supply of protein and minerals gives your muscles what they need to stay active and strong. When protein powder still has a role, this does not mean protein powders are always bad or useless. There are times they can be helpful. For seniors with very low appetite, swallowing difficulty, or trouble preparing meals, a simple protein shake can be a practical way to avoid severe protein deficiency, especially in the short term. They may also be useful immediately after exercise if a person cannot access a full meal for several hours, as long as the total daily nutrition is balanced with whole foods. The key message is that powders should support, not replace, real foods like beans and lentils whenever possible, especially if you care about long-term health, digestion, and budget. Safety notes for older adults. Before making big changes, older adults with medical conditions should speak with their doctor or dietitian, especially if they have certain health issues. People with advanced kidney disease may need to limit or carefully monitor protein and certain minerals like potassium, which can be higher in beans and lentils. Those with severe digestive disorders may need special preparation, methods, or different types of protein foods that are easier on the gut. For most generally healthy older adults, however, gradually increasing beans and lentils is safe and highly beneficial, especially when combined with adequate fluids and regular movement. Beans and lentils, when paired with consistent movement, provide a sustainable path for older adults to rebuild strength and vitality without the expense or simplicity of protein powders. Tailoring intake to body weight and activity level ensures safe, effective muscle support tailored to seniors' needs. Weekly meal patterns for muscle support. Building muscle after 55 works best with a consistent routine, not dramatic overhauls. Aim for this simple weekly structure using your $1 foods. 3 to 4 days per week. Feature lentils as the Star-Think lentil dal soup, or khichdi with rice and soft vegetables for breakfast or lunch. 2 to 3 days per week. Switch to beans like chickpeas, black beans, or rajma in stews, salads, or mashed with mild spices for dinner. Daily total. Spread 60 to 100 grams of protein across meals, with beans, lentils contributing 20 to 40 grams, depending on your size and health. This pattern keeps things varied, prevents boredom, and ensures steady muscle nourishment without overwhelming digestion. Serving sizes by body weight. Protein needs rise slightly with age and size, but portions stay realistic for seniors. Use this guide based on research for muscle preservation. Start at the lower end if new to these foods, and pair each serving with vegetables or grains to make complete, satisfying meals that fuel muscle repair all day. Simple at-home exercises to pair with $1 foods. Food alone builds little muscle. Gentle resistance is the spark. These chair-based moves take 10 to 15 minutes, 3 times weekly, and amplify the protein from beans and lentils. Chair squats. Stand up and sit down slowly 8 to 12 times. Targets legs and glutes for better mobility. Wall push-ups. Hands on wall at chest height. Bend elbows to lean in, then push back. Builds upper body strength safely. Seated leg lifts. Lift one knee toward chest 10 times per leg. Strengthens core and hips to prevent falls. Do these after protein-rich meals like lentil soup. The nutrients arrive right when muscles need them most for repair and growth. Tracking progress. Signs it's working. Expect gradual changes over 4 to 8 weeks with consistency. Watch for these encouraging signals. Ease here, rising from chairs or climbing stairs without handrails. Clothes fitting looser around the middle due to better muscle tone and metabolism. Improved energy for hobbies, walking farther, or playing with grandkids. Measure waist or arm size monthly, not daily weigh-ins, as muscle gain often offsets fat loss for a healthier, stronger body composition. Common myths busted. Skepticism is normal. Here's the truth backed by evidence. Myth. Beans aren't complete protein like powder. Truth. Pairing with rice, roti, or dairy completes them affordably, matching whey quality for muscle. Myth. Too old to build muscle. Truth. Studies show seniors over 70 gain strength with protein plus resistance, reversing sarcopenia. Myth. Powder is faster. Truth. Whole foods like lentils sustain muscle better long-term due to added nutrients. Shopping and prep tips on a budget. Keep costs under $1 per serving with these strategies. Buy dried lentils, beans, in 1 to 5 kilograms bags from local markets, often 50 to 100 rupees per kilogram, yielding dozens of servings. Soak overnight, pressure cook in batches, and freeze portions for quick reheating. Add affordable flavor boosters, ginger, cumin, turmeric, or a dash of ghee for taste and digestion. This approach saves money while delivering more nutrition than a tub of powder that lasts just weeks. Beans and lentils shine brightest when prepared simply and paired with movement, offering older adults a practical, affordable edge over protein powders for long-term muscle health. This final part delivers ready-to-use recipes, answers common questions, and wraps up with actionable steps to start today. 3 easy recipes for busy seniors. These no-fuss recipes use your $1 foods, take under 30 minutes active time, and deliver 15 to 25 grams protein per serving. Scale for 1 to 2 people. Quick lentil soup, breakfast or lunch. Rinse 1/2 cup dry red lentils. Boil with 2 cups water. 1/2 chopped carrot. Pinch turmeric and salt for 15 minutes. Mash lightly. Add lemon for digestion. Serves 2, approximately 18 grams protein total. Cost 20 to 30, 25 cents to 0.35. Pair with toast for complete protein. Chickpea veggie mash, dinner side. Pressure cook 1/2 cup dry chickpeas with onion, garlic, tomato till soft, 20 minutes. Mash with cumin and 1 TSP oil, approximately 15 grams protein. Gentle on teeth, mix into rice for fullness. Lentil rice khichdi, comfort meal. Cook 1/3 cup lentils plus 1/3 cup rice with ginger and veggies. 20 grams protein, fiber-rich for steady energy. Ideal post-exercise, softer than separate dal rice. Q&A, your top senior concerns addressing real questions from viewers over 55. Q, will beans raise my blood sugar? A, no low glycemic index plus fiber slows absorption. Better than shakes for diabetes control. Q, how do I store cooked batches? A, fridge 3 to 4 days or freeze portions in ice trays for single servings. Reheat gently. Q, what if I'm vegetarian vegan? A, perfect fit. Add curd or paneer occasionally for variety. Q, can I eat this with meds? A, check with doctor for kidney potassium issues, but safe for most. 7-day starter plan. Ease in with this beginner-friendly schedule. Adjust portions by your weight table from earlier. Results, timeline, and motivation. Week 1 to 2. Less bloating as gut adapts, steady energy. Week 3 to 6. Easier movement, better sleep from magnesium. Month 2 plus. Measurable strength gains like gripping better or walking farther. You deserve to feel capable at any age. This $1 food beans and lentils proves muscle health doesn't require fancy powders, just smart, consistent choices. Start tomorrow. Buy 1 kilogram dry lentils, chickpeas, soak tonight. Cook your first batch. Do 10 chair squats after. Track how you feel in 7 days. We don't force anyone to subscribe our channel. If you like IT, please subscribe, otherwise leave I. Share below. What's your first $1 food meal? Drop a heart if this helped. See you in the next video on Senior Strength Secrets. Stay strong.